what's up guys? I'm Rick Money and I'm back with another video. Thank you for stopping by to the channel. Before we commence this video, I just want to say you guys could take a quick second to subscribe to the channel as a form of a handshake. I've noticed you guys are watching the videos but not subscribing to the channel. If you guys are so kind enough to do me a favor and subscribe to the channel. With that out the way, let's start this video. So today we're going to talk about film print emulation using Davinci Resolve 18. You guys know that Davinci is a very powerful NLE to color grade, and especially if you're into the film emulation world, you're in the right place. So I have an instance of 3 different cameras, 3 different clips. I pulled one is A7S III, which is my footages, and I pulled off the ones from the Red Komodo from the Red website, and the third one would be from the Blackmagic Pocket Cinema Camera 6K Generation 2. Also, I pulled them off from the Blackmagic website. So let's not make this video any longer than it should. Let's hop into Resolve and let's start this film print emulation. Let's go. Okay, let's begin with this PowerGrade. So we have 3 types of footage here. We have A7S III, Blackmagic Pocket 6K G2, and the Red Komodo. Let's start off with the Sony. I'm going to pick this clip right here. That way we have a lot going on. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to drag in a color space transform. I like to start that way first. And since I'm using Sony, I'll be using Sony S-Gamut 3 Cine S-Log 3. Now on my output color space, I'm going with Rec 709. And my output gamma, Cineon Film Log. Once you have the color space transform, we're gonna make another node and we're gonna go into your LUTs folder and we're going to your film looks. And on your film looks, you're gonna go look for Kodak 2383 D60. So we're gonna drag that. I like to group these and create a compound node, and I'm just gonna name it film print emulation. This is always gonna be my last node. You would want to have it that way. That way none of this stuff gets clipped. So basically color space transform always at the end. So we're gonna make nodes behind this. So let's build our node tree behind this and then we start adding the effects and stuff. This node is for vignette. This one is for the film grain. This one is going to be glow. Halation. This is for my S curve. Saturation. Exposure. White balance, and lastly, noise reduction. You don't have to put noise reduction unless if you really want to, or you're trying to salvage if your footage has too much noise, but this is an old habit that I have. We're gonna go into our glow. Start off with the glow first. I'm going to drag it and I'm going to add a soft light. As you guys can see, look at the big difference. It just gives it a nice looking vibe, especially when you are using the D60 LUT with the Cineon Film Log, and the color space transform is just super amazing. And you can tweak this as much as you want, but for the sake of this video, I'm going to leave it as is. I have different values in the PowerGrade, but you guys are, it's yours. You guys could just mess around with it and do it the way you want. So, but this is the way I do it. All right, we're going to drag in some halation. I like to leave the default setting from Davinci Resolve. If I really want to tweak it, I will. But like I said, for sake of this video, we're just going to leave it alone. Okay, I'm going to exit out of this. We're going to go into our film grain. And here, I like to add my own. So I like to go and use the 35mm 400T. And as you can see, it's already applying some real nice film grain and vibe. So like I said, you can tweak this the way you want. Just want to speed up this video for you guys. Okay, so let's drag in a vignette. I like to decrease it as much as I can. And then you have the softness. You can just go a little bit backed up like this, or like around here. That's good for my eyes. You guys can see it's doing a lot, but you know, you can just go with the global blend, and I just like to work my way. I think right around there is good. Nice difference. Okay, let's get out of that screen. And now we can just start applying like a S-curve. I like to do a very basic one. So we're gonna point right here. Point right here. And on the end tips, to me, I think it gives it like a real film contrast type look. So by bringing down the points, I think right around there. And right around there. Let's make this full screen. And that's after, before, after. Kind of gives it like that more of a film vibe. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to grab a still of this. I'm gonna go into our gallery and I'm gonna drag it into this. And like I said before, you can see it's a little bit, you know, the highlights overexposed, but you guys can fix that very easily. Like I said, it depends on what clip you have. And I think like right around there. Let's drag this one. And definitely we have to bring in some information. So let's do it real quick. I like to hammer down the highlights, like pretty much right there. Then on the shadows, just a tad bit. I think I went too far. I think right there looks pretty good. So let's look at these clips. That looks pretty cool. That looks like a filmic vibe. Vintage look. I dig it. Here's another one. I'm telling you, man, the power of Davinci Resolve 18 is amazing. There's so much stuff you could do to your own footage. Like, look at this. This looks incredible. Okay, so let's move on to the Blackmagic Pocket 6K G2 footage. And let's just drag the same one that we did. Let's exit this out. Let's get some real estate. All right, let's move this here. We're gonna open up the compound. We're gonna go in here, effects, reset these two values. And we're gonna look for Davinci Wide Gamut in our input color space, and input gamma, we're gonna go with Blackmagic Design Film. Let's exit this out. And we need to do a little bit of more of adjustment here, being that it's two different clips here. So I like the way this looks, but I would give it a little bit more harsh of an S-curve. That's just me. You don't have to, but you know, like I said. I think that looks good right there. Little pinch right there. And a pinch right there. Look at that, guys. Looks super cool. I like the vibes of this PowerGrade. Looks pretty awesome. All right. So let's take a still of this. Let's go on to this footage and let's just drag it and see what we have. And honestly, that looks super awesome. Very filmic vibes here. You can see the glow of the halation. Look at the sun. Look at the grass, how it looks. It looks pretty cool. the last footages, and this will be from the red Komodo. So I already have the PowerGrade here. This is the one. So I just want to show you the exact thing you're getting on the description. That's why I picked this one. So let's open this up right here. Show compound node, CST, go to effects, and we're gonna go with red, which is right here, RD3. And then we're gonna go pick on the input gamma. You're gonna use redlog 3 G10. And there you go. We're gonna exit this. And here we got to raise up our exposure. You can either do it with this right here, or you can just go to your camera tab and just go to clip, and then you can just bring it up here. I'm just gonna do it like this. 640. I think that's, you know, sweet spot. And let's play this up. Look at that, guys. That looks so awesome. This PowerGrade works with any footage you throw at it. Honestly, the way I made it was very simple, not too complicated. You guys can see it's just a few nodes and you have a nice filmic vibe to your footage. And as I'm showing you right now, it works across all types of footages as long as you change the color space transform values to your corresponding footage. So let's take a still of this and let's add it to the last clip we have right here. Okay, so here we go. That looks pretty good. There you have it, guys. Film print emulation, very easy, very effective. You have Davinci Resolve Studio. You have a lot of tools to work with your footage. As you guys can see right now, I'm gonna leave this playing, and honestly, this is the A7S III. This is not raw, this is all internal. And it looks very, very filmic, very old school. It's just, like I said, it's just pretty much creativity. Just, you know, spending a little time with your footage, massage it. And we just did this on the fly. Honestly, if I'm going to work on a footage like this, I'll actually take my time and make, you know, a better type of look. You know, not saying that I am a professional colorist, you know. So there you have it, guys. Here's the film print emulation. As promised, as you guys saw, it works across any type of footage you throw at it. As long as you change the values in your color space transform, you're good to go. As you can see, this is the A7S III. It looks very amazing, and this is all shot internal. And if I really wanted to go out of town, I would take my time, but for the purpose of this video, I just wanted to demonstrate this PowerGrade. I'm going to link this PowerGrade in the description so you guys could download it and just, you know, play around and add it to your footage. I hope you guys enjoy this PowerGrade as much as I did creating it. And as you guys saw, it was just a few, you know, clicks here, a few nodes, and that is pretty much it. I want to see what you guys create with this PowerGrade. If you guys, you know, tag me in your comments when you post your videos, would love to see it. Type of person that I like to see everybody's progress, you know, the same way I like to see my progress. And you know, tag me, man. At the end of the day, we're here to build a community, have fun, and do the stuff that we love, which is film. So come on, guys. This is so simple. Use this PowerGrade. It will be linked in the description for you guys to go and have fun with it. So there you have it, guys. This is the film print emulation in Davinci Resolve. This is the one that I use. I'm not saying this is the perfect one, but this is the one that works for me. And as you guys saw, the footage looks super awesome, looks very amazing, and it works well with the Sony footage, red footage, and Blackmagic footage. So all you have to do is make sure whatever footage you're throwing at it to change the settings in your color space transform to your corresponding camera. And it's gonna be it for me. I hope you guys found this video useful, informative. And like I said before, man, just want to engage with you guys more. Please consider subscribing to the channel. I want to lock you guys in to give you the most effective information that I possibly can. And you guys are amazing. Thank you for the views. Appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.